Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about tips for white water slide. Yes, I know I say water weird. I use Sunny Scopa water slide for laser printer. That's what I have, but they also have it for inkjet. I get the thick brand. You can get regular or thick. I prefer the thick. It lets me manipulate it more. So I'm going to be using it today on this crackle pen. I wanted to see if I could make a pen doing the crackle technique, and I was able to do it. So I'm going to use white water slide sunflowers. Make sure when you cut them out on your Cricut that you use the bleed feature. It helps give a better edge when it cuts it out for you. So just upload your design into your Cricut design space, put the bleed on, and then cut it out. So I'm placing it in warm water, and I let it sit there for a few minutes. Now bigger images are going to have to sit longer than these smaller ones. But for this bigger, or for this smaller one, it only takes a few seconds. So after letting it sit there for a few minutes, I'm just going to take it out, and I'm going to try to explain this. Hopefully it makes sense with you watching me do it as well. You're just going to take your thumb and kind of brush across the side of the image, and you'll see it kind of come away from the edge. You can't really pull the whole image away immediately like you can with the clear water slide because it's just tougher to get off the backing. But there you see me just kind of peel a little bit away. Once I can get enough to grab, then I just kind of pull the whole thing off. For these smaller images, you can pull the whole thing off and then go ahead and put it on whatever you're doing, whether it's a pen or whether it's a cup. So if it's a bigger image, it's a little bit different. So for bigger images, you'll still pull away with your thumb a little bit until you get a little piece there to where you can pull the thing away. So then you'll place that whole thing back on top of the water, and you'll let it sit there, and it'll flatten out. The edges won't be tucked under. It'll look exactly like it's supposed to, and you can take the backing, put it down into the water underneath that image so that the image goes back on top of your backing. Then you can take it out and transfer it onto the cup or the pen or whatever, and it'll slide off super easily. So that's what you just saw me do there with that little one. I put the whole thing on top of the water, and then I took the backing and just went up underneath it and scooped it up. So that way, with the smaller images, it's a little bit harder to make sure nothing tucks underneath, but for bigger images, you will not have that problem. So you may already know how to do this. This might be second nature for you with white water slide, but I've seen a lot of people have issues with it, so I thought I would show you how I do it, just in case you don't know how to do it to make it easier for yourself. So again, for the smaller images, it's really not that hard. Bigger images are a little bit tougher. You just use your thumb to kind of brush the side of that image a little bit, just enough to get it pulled up a tiny bit to where you can grab it with your finger and go ahead and pull it on off of the backing. And that's white water slide on this pen, as you can see. It's not super complicated. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments, and have a great day.